Okay, we're back. All right. We're about to announce our Rookie of the Year. Thank you. Thank you, Connor. Talking about Robert Jett there. That was very respectful of you. And I want to thank you for that. Our Rookie of the Year nominations. Our first nominee is a splendid nominee. He's from the Denver Suns. Would like to introduce. Oh my God! There's a live stream shield on. 1 second. Thank you. We should be returning here. Hello, test. All right, we're back here. All right, the next three players were a very hard-fought matchup. These guys worked hard, and they were very close by to one another. Our nominees for Rookie of the Year are LeAngelo Brown, yeah, woo! Scott Lee, yeah, woo, Scott! And Manuel Portes, yeah, woo! First of all, I want to thank the guy that got here and pushed these three rookies with the RCBA College Association owner, Owen Christ. Thank you. He will be giving the winner of this award. On behalf of the RBA and behalf of these players, all three of these players play college basketball in my league. But only one of them played at the highest level. And to get the highest level award and be able to win at the highest level, this man proved that by not just pushing his team to the playoffs, but averaging 72 points a game on a daily basis. Thank you. The Rookie of the Year for the 2019 RBA season is no other than the RCBA Club Original, Manuel Portes. Yeah! Woo! Ah, man. I didn't think I would be up here today, man. Really didn't. There was a lot of conversation. It was between me and Scott. I think LeAngelo had enough challenge about him. Man, this is a crazy award. I want to thank, obviously, Coach Owen. He made me the player who I was. Actually, I'll tell you a real story. I was just training in Mexico. I actually was training in Minnesota, not Mexico. I don't know if I said something before or if people read his story or something. I was actually training in Minnesota because my señorita and my madre and padre live there, and my escuela, and my señora, as my name is Señora Portes, Señora Portes, Señor Portes. El Señor Portes es el campeón jugar es basquetbol, es el español en Portes, Famalico, Jugar. Happy. We are very happy to play the game as we are. And I want to thank the man above, God, for giving me opportunity. Owen saw me working out, public gym. Owen did his workouts there. He did treadmill and he did weights. And he saw me working out and he's like, man, that guy's an RBA crucial guy. And he asked me, do you want to join my new club? It's RCBA. And you can try out for it. And I said, yeah, I would love to join. I've been playing since I was 6 years old. I was on Mexico's national team practice because they had it in Minnesota. And it's just a blessing that he allowed me to play for St. Paul University. And we played at the very highest level. And that's the real thing. We played at the highest level. So I want to thank Owen. Also want to thank Kevin Welch. He drafted me. Kevin, thank you. If you're in the building tonight, thank you. I know you're there. I know. Want to thank my God brother Tony and my center Cortaravel Jr. Escolar. Thank you. I want to thank the nominations. Thank you, Leangelo. Give me a high five. Hey, thank you, man. You did a very good job pushing your Denver team. Very proud of you. You deserve a lot of credit. He deserves a lot of credit. He had to compete with me first couple games. Very scary. You know, when Syracuse State played St. Paul University. St. Paul University kicked the ass. So, yeah. Scott, my competitor, my rival. Scott, I wish you were up here with me. I wish there was a way to say Dynamic Duo Award for Rookie Sensation. Because you are a sensation. Scott, you are a sensation. You pushed me to play harder. You pushed me to push my teammates harder. I told them, come on, stop missing a shot. I want you to assist. Come on. So I want to thank you, Scott, for really being a really great guy. Even though we're across the world, we're across the U.S. playing against each other. When we played against each other, I felt it. This is what the RBA playoffs is like. And I played against you. You are a monster. Scary guy, man. Scary, scary, scary guy. Thank you, Scott. I know you're going to say I have a lot of three-pointers. You can hold this trophy a little bit, though. I love you, man. I want to thank you for being such a great competitor against me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank my madre, of course, my padre. Escolar, el campeón, awardas, awarda. Thank you. Yeah! Woo! Manuel Porta is getting that award as the Rookie of the Year. Don't worry, guys. If these are fading, we'll make sure that you guys get them re-carved every couple of months. If you want them in your trophy case or anything. Alrighty. Or the RBA can keep them for you, which is what usual people do. Alright, our next nominations. Thank you. Our next nominations are for the Sixth Man of the Year award. We're actually on track right now. We got back on track. We have 5 minutes to introduce the Sixth Man of the Year award. It's very much a blessing to introduce a couple of six men that really worked hard every night. Ryland Freeman Jr., thank you. You can come up. Dexter Nixon. Woo! You can come up as well, Dexter. Thank you. As well as Dexter, we got a guy that really put on a show for us. He's also an Eastern Conference player. He's actually from Orlando. One of the shortest guys in the RBA. One of the most skilled guards, though, who actually made his starting debut because of how well he performed as a rookie and became the Sixth Man of the Year nominee. Became a Sixth Man of the Year nominee. So, I want to thank Colin Bridges. I'll just sit down. It's fine. Can't really stand that good. All right, now for the West. We got 2 nominees for the Western Conference. And both of them played very, very strongly. Our nomination from San Antonio is Kennedy Garnett. Yeah! Woo! And of course, our last nomination for tonight. He is now a very crucial starter for his franchise, and he's the future of his franchise. One of the best forwards to make a movement, the best forward to make a game-changing atmosphere alive. He changed the way Seattle plays. He made it about him and about his teammates and about the new young talent Seattle's got. He pushed Seattle to the Western Conference Championship as a rookie, Marvin Young. Although we would like to give this award to everybody, it's going to have to fall into the hands of a rookie sensation. The rookie sensation that it falls into is no other than Marvin Young. Thank you. Woo! 27.9 points per game as a 6th man. One of the most crucial things any RBA player has ever done. And now he is averaging 59.2 points per game. That is a 30-point above average performance. And he is right now the leading scorer for most improved player. Thank you. Man, I'm supposed to give a speech or something? Obviously, first, I want to thank the nominations. Wouldn't be here without you guys, obviously. Thank all my friends. Thank everybody that really pushed me to this moment. It all started back in June, I think, if I'm correct. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It all started in June when I got recruited to play RBA basketball, RCBA, in Oven Christ's League. It was unbelievable. I want to thank one man. Can you please come up? He was my dynamic duo partner. He was my big road dog, and he had an unbelievable rookie season, and I want to just thank you, DeAndre Jackson. Yeah! Woo! Now, I could speak all night about DeAndre. Even though we're not on the same team, I can do that. You know why I can do that? It's because he's my road dog. I wouldn't be here without DeAndre's help. Really wouldn't accomplish anything without DeAndre's help, honestly. I really don't think that without DeAndre on my back to get my rebounds, to put in those big dunks, to put in those big slams in college, we didn't make the Final Four. But I got 6th Man of the Year as a rookie. That means anything is possible at this point. I want to thank you, DeAndre, and I hope I can share this with you, but you're a starter. So am I now, but last year I had to push myself under the youth of David West, my role model. So thank you. I also want to thank some more guys. San Diego Knight. Yeah! Woo! David White. Thank you. He's a real big dog, man. David White, San Diego Knight. They're real good helpers for my team right now. We're in a good spot because of them. I not just because of me, obviously. No one can win by themselves. I don't know anyone that has. If I look at all of you, I look at a couple of you that's won championships. I don't see one of you that's won it by yourself, though. If there's one of you out there, you have not won the title yet. And if there's Manuel, he has Tony and Carter. If there's Scott, he has Brandon and Aaron. If there's Leangelo, he has Calvin, Bruno, Steven, and all those big dogs. So, thank you. I also want to thank my coach, Sam Hammerkramer. Please come up here. Now, Sam told me I would be a bench player when I first came in. I didn't know what that was even. Later did I know I only played 5 minutes the whole game. When David got injured his first time, I was really bad. I was chucking shots, trying to get a good performance for the crowd. I was getting into the crowd too much. Just being a bad player. Bad overall guy. Then, a little bit later, I decided I got to do this again and show Coach what I'm about. And he said no. And I showed him at practice. I kicked David West's butt 21-14. He remembered that. I hope you remember that, David. Coach said, you're getting 7 minutes now. David got injured in the playoffs. We unfortunately fell in 7 games to LA, which they're a strong-ass team. I'm not going to lie to you. Thank you, LA, for really making the game hard. But you knew how hard I was wanting it to win as a rookie. Obviously, you can't always win as a rookie. But it happens. It really happens. There's one more guy I want to thank. He was my guard when I played on Seattle World. He brought Seattle to the Final Four last season, for their final college basketball season ever in RBA history, in RCBA history, as Owen Christ closed it down. Alpha Wagner. Yeah! Woo! Now, Alpha, he made a difference because he broke records. He went in as small forward. He was a guard. And he was a dog. And when you're a dog, you can do that shit that he did. Real proud of Alpha. And now as a backup guard, he's really helping out our team a lot too. So thank you to David and Orion as well, who pushed me. I want to also thank one more guy. I know you think I forgot you. My teammates. Jordan Smith, San Antonio Knight, Nick Tridden Jr., Darren Carter, who just came in actually. All of y'all are here today just to honor my 6th Man of the Year award. But there's one specific guy that was a starter, and I had to sub in for him a little bit when he got injured as well. I had to start for him a couple games. And I want to thank San Antonio Knight. Yeah, come up here. You're a big dog, man. I love you. Everybody in Seattle loves you. You're an old man. We get it. You're an old player, but you still have it. I can't wait to play with you All-Star Night. Even if I don't play with you All-Star Night, don't matter. You're a big dog, and I love you. And everybody in Seattle loves you. I hope you know that. You're a big man. Thank you for being my partner. My 2nd best average scorer right now in the RBA for Seattle's team. He's the 2nd best player on the roster. Obviously, I'm the 1st. I'm kidding. He deserves props. He's been here longer. He deserves this award. Thank you. I'm out. Thank you. No, my God. All right. Thank you, Marvin. That was a phenomenal speech. We thank all the indolences of the RBA Basketball Association. The Ranger Basketball Association has one proud sports team to announce. There's one type of squad that really puts the R in R. The R in rookie. Sensations. Obviously, Marvin did not get to that squad up because of how hard it is to get to that level of play. Obviously, a lot of you players know how hard it is to get to that level of the game. What we've accomplished in the RBA Association is an unbelievable thing. We've made a difference to many who can't watch the NBA basketball right now. We've gained fans from that. Fans that we didn't have before. We gained many proud people of their association. But there's one team, and they're phenomenal together, but they're on separate rosters because of how phenomenal they would be if they were on the same roster together. I want to thank the rookie first team. Thank you. Please come up. Jack Morin. Scott Lee, LeAngelo Brown, Manuel Portes, and Kennedy Garnett. Yeah, woo! Manuel can hold the trophy as the Rookie of the Year. And DeAndre Jackson. These guys push their teams every night. As official guards of the RBA, forwards of the RBA, they'll be competing in an event together in the All-Star weekend against the Legends team, the women team, and the All-Star team, and the defensive team. No, the Legends team, the defensive team, and the All-Star team. They'll have a small tournament against each other, up to 21, as one of the events. So we hope you guys get to know each other, because you guys will be playing alongside each other as well for the sophomores game. You guys are all sophomores now. Thank you, and we hope you the best of luck. Hey, Scott can go first. He hasn't talked yet. Hey, come on, man. Thank you, Father. First, Robert, Father Lee, Robert Lee. Very ambitious thing to say, I think. Really, it is. Robert, my brother, who got injured earlier in his career. I got injured earlier in my career. I recovered from it, and I'm healthy now. David, my father, David Lee, played with Cleveland, played with San Diego. Thank you. You're a big man. You're a big guy. I want to just thank you. Blessed to be one of the best rookies in the RBA. One of the best sophomores in the RBA. One of the best players in the RBA. Thank you, DeAndre. Of course, I want to thank Marvin Young. Marvin, you're a real beast out there. Coach, RCBA coach, Overcross. Yes, I'm one of the originals. Can't even ask him if you don't believe me. My teammates, Jax, Aaron, Henry, very big guys out here that really, they're big dogs. They're dogs out here. Jojo, my coach. Private training lessons never end with that guy. Never end with that guy. He pushes me every damn day. Pushes me harder than Oven did. And he's a center too. Jojo made me develop the jump shot. Oven gave me the athleticism that I need to play in the RBA. He really trained me, and I'm glad I played RCBA. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be this good of a player that I am right now. So thank you, Oven. I want to thank all my RCBA teammates and Henry, Sarah, a lot of you dogs. All of you. End of the day, Colin. All of you have performed at the highest level because you came to that event. Can't remember everybody. Colin Bridges, of course. Luca. Luca's a beast. Thank you, Luca. That's all I gotta say. Oh, yeah, Angela. Oh, man. Nothing much for me to say. Calvin. Steven is my new teammate, actually, so thank you, Steven. Bruno, also my new teammate. I want to also thank a man that played with me last season. It's his final season. He went out to play with his son. His son actually played with me for a couple of games, actually, before he got traded as well. And then he made a big performance in Dallas. I'm glad that you guys are together and you guys are happy. When you play together and happy, you're the best. So I want to thank Christopher Holden. Thank you. I want to thank my mom, my dad, obviously. Thank you. DeAndre also wanted to thank his mom and dad. He says I forgot that. Obviously, you can have it back. Yeah, of course. Mom and dad, of course, most important. Thank you. Brothers. Didn't have much growing up. Just went outside, played basketball, and it just ticked. It clicked right away. I clicked. The game of basketball clicked for me. So blessed to have that click for me. Thank you. Jack. I just want to thank my big bro, Jake. He's been through a lot. Manuel, obviously, with my teammate in college, we did unbelievable things together.